these forces are going to start attacking, I gotta say I got a little bit of the advantage here. These roaches are going to be able to take on the fire from the Zealots and the Stalkers combined, but it looks like they're just barely able to hold on, but not for long enough. Spawning more Stalkers down here, definitely going to overrun those forces, but I really need to start putting more gateways. If I'm not able to keep up with this production, I need to be able to put more gateways. I can't manage the micro and macro, and I'm still making Void Rays over here. Going for the High Templar build, I definitely, once you start putting High Templar, guys, you definitely need at least 5 or 6 gateways, and minimum 2 mining expansions, especially for the gas. Looks like I'm going to push a little bit more ahead here, getting caught a little bit on the downhill. My Zealots back there just chilling, taking a nap, trying to push them out in the front, but I realize, uh-oh, this position hasn't compromised, and I am trying to retreat as much as possible. Does my opponent see this? Oh, he just barely saw that. And what's going on here? I heard Prismatic Core failing. Oh my goodness, I've taken out all the drones out here. Wow, this game is so neck to neck with these Void Rays done. They took out the Queen, they took out a lot of probes, they took out the Spire, yes. They took out the Spire, that is such a relief. Oh man. But also losing them, so probably worth it, I gotta say. But I mean, do I see this expansion going down there? I start noticing that, that I am mined out in my main, so I'm going for the 3rd expansion. Definitely my minerals are starting to dwindle down, but oh man, if I don't catch this soon, that's gonna be very, very, very big trouble for me. High Templar finally coming up. I should probably keep the production tab. Storm not being finished yet. These Hydralisks and Roaches are probably not enough. Ooh, they're probably just about enough to overtake these forces. If Storm was done anytime soon, then probably not, but it does not look like that is going to be the case. This is not a very good position for me to play in from. I guess the only thing I left from you is to turn them into Archons, which I am doing at this moment. And look how quickly these Hydralisks just overrun these forces. And I mean, these Zealots coming a little bit too late to the party. This Archon gonna... these 2 Archons gonna try to clutch it. Can they do it? I do not know. It looks like this one's taking so much damage. 5 Hydralisks able to survive, starting to take down the pawns. Probably a big mistake. He should be going for the probes, in my opinion. Why am I warping these units right in front of here? They're just taking pot shots while they are warping. Definitely should have warped an end back here or something. Starting to move my probes because I realized, you know what, I got my 3rd. You can take that Nexus out, but I'm just going to go mine somewhere else. I would definitely be in a lot of trouble if I did not have that 3rd Nexus. Finally doing the smart thing, spawning my units in a little bit of a safer position. It looks like these Hydralisks, are they going to be able to take out the Nexus? I do not know, but what is going on here? Oh my goodness, Void Rays destroying everything and anything that is in the main. He has not even been able to mine himself out of here, but losing them, not a very good thing, especially when all these Hydralisks are spawning out. And oh man, this gold expansion is going to start kicking out any second now. Looks like more units are going over here. Hydralisk has been taken care of, but these Roaches, where did they come from? I do not know, but they are making a little bit of a disaster here. But it looks like I'm going to be able to just barely hold on to it right now. Oh man, this game is so down to the wire, so close. The minerals right now, and oh yeah, this was actually pretty funny. His mouse, my opponent's mouse, Hitpoint's mouse, ran out of batteries, and he had to pause the game. And I'm like, oh man, are you kidding? This game is so epic. You were able to stop my Void Ray rush. You're pushing my macro abilities to the farthest. I mean, look at the units lost. Look at that. What is that? 900 minerals. That's, once you're in 20 minutes into the game, 900 minerals is not a lot to be ahead by. So definitely I'm just barely being ahead, but really the main problem is that this gold expansion is here and I do not have anything on the map at the moment to attack it with. I have 3 Stalkers. That is it. And a couple cannons here just to delay any push if it ever were to happen, especially from speedlings. I do not want them running all over the place. And actually going for the scout here, and I'm probably starting to get a headache right around now. Looks like I was trying to push down here, but lost these units. My opponent finally taking out this proxy pylon, though it doesn't look like it really mattered. What are these? Oh man, these High Templars being caught over here, storming, actually doing a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. But they are most likely going to die. This one's certainly going down. This one's probably going to go down as well. But taking out several units, although I gotta say that's probably not a very good thing to... let's take a look back, look at the units lost ahead. I just realized I said I was ahead a little bit earlier, but I'm actually behind. And yeah, I took quite a hit there with those High Templar being taken out. But these Roaches, I mean, look, they're almost dead. These Hydralisks, I guess they're not too bad. But the main danger is here, right here, man. Oh boy. Look at this. He doesn't even need the minerals. He just needs the gas. And these roaches gonna come here. Looks like I'm trying to send in a couple of zealots to attack. But with those roaches there, they should be able to stop me. Yeah, definitely. Look at with the queen hitting me and the roaches hitting me, I am forced to retreat. I realize that is not a winning battle. 1-1 upgrades myself, 2-0-0 upgrades, which is definitely kind of evens out a little bit. More zealots coming in to overtake here. I guess this is the only thing I can really spare, but these hydras are going to come from the back. Taking out the queen, definitely a good thing, but I really need to get to those drones and those minerals. But these hydralisks just barely, oh man, just barely holding back, and I'm going to send anything that I have left because I realize my opponent doesn't have much. But look at this, roaches and zerglings coming in just to stop just that, and these stalkers better start moving back because they cannot take these many roaches. And yeah, I think I realized, oh yeah, they're starting to run. And actually, this is a very bad position for myself. I don't have much. I don't think I can really afford to put more gate witch downs at this point in time. I might this huge roach force definitely gonna probably overwhelm here a little bit. But yeah, the cannons are doing a lot of damage. But yeah, I'm already retreating my probes because I say, oh man, there's no way I'm gonna live through this. Actually, not even moving too far away because I'm not even sure myself. Using void rays, where have these void rays been all my life? Oh my goodness, they should have been attacking earlier. Probably gonna help me to just barely stop this without taking too much damage. The cannons have gone down, but it really doesn't matter at this point. That's what those cannons were for, and these probes better get back to mining right now. Any second now. There we go. Okay, lazy probes. Man, this is such a close game. I'm definitely slowly losing it little by little here because this gold expansion has been up. But look at this. I'm taking my own gold expansion, but let's not take away from the action going on here. Oh man, why am I just chilling here? I need to attack, but this is probably too many forces. Oh man, yeah, this is way too many forces. And one void ray going down. Please, void rays, do not go down. Look at that, actually hitting as they move. Zealot's gonna come in and probably neutralize this. Want to probably move these void rays back a little bit. They are gonna be the main damage dealers, but no, I do not move them back. They die. And storm going down. Beautiful storm doing a lot of damage. 2 more storms going down. This one kind of a fail. That storm much better, but not enough to stop. Just barely took out the hydralisk, which will be the ones that would take out the void ray. And the void ray now with free reign to take out these roaches. Spawning some more zealots over here. Oh my goodness, so much going on in this game. Am I even mining here yet? Not yet, but oh boy, this expansion here just free reign, and it's the only mining expansion. If I was able to take this expansion out, my opponent would be forced to call GG. I mean, there's not much else he could do after that. But man, I guess I'm just being too aggressive once again. I really should be waiting to macro up, but I guess oh boy, he's putting he's putting his 4th expansion over here. I'm trying to warp in as many units as I can. Warp in two High Templar and a couple of Zealots. It looks like I don't have the energy research yet, so the Kadarin Crystal Amulet or whatever it is called. So I'm forced to make these into an Archon. And oh man, all these probe Exodus having to run out of here. This Nexus has been compromised, and I'm probably gonna send them over here, down here. Yeah, look at this. I'm doing like a little Kansas City shuffle. I've sent those probes over here to mine out whatever's left, and I've sent the probes from that expansion down here to send to the gold expansion. But I am not in a very good position, guys. I mean, I don't have very many minerals left, and my opponent here, he still has quite a few, and he can still macro up, building another queen because he has lost so many this game, especially with the void ray harass. Probably one thing I should have done with those void rays is take out this hydralisk, and that would have completely nullified, split his forces, and nullified the hydralisk threat at least for a little bit until I was able to macro up another force. And I have a lot of minerals, but I do not have enough gateways to do... Actually, all these gateways are completely cooled down, so... Well, actually, not all of them. That's weird. Anyway, I really should be morphing in more units. That's the main point here, and oh boy, look at this huge army just mobilizing over here. My opponent just barely spotted this expansion. I'm trying to morph in as many units, put down a couple of cannons here. Anything to stop this force, this impending force. There's so many units. My opponent's definitely going to be able to overrun me here if these reinforcements do not come. But even with the reinforcement, these High Templar running into their doom. Horrible control by myself. And oh man, I don't know what I can do at this point. I mean, this Nexus is gonna go down, and yeah, I have the minerals for it, but I don't have I don't have anything to address this with. I really cannot respond to that force right now. So my probe's running down here. Uh, gonna go say hi. Offer a couple of gold minerals as a peace offering, but I do not think my opponent will take it. Trying to use my last couple of remaining forces to see if I can make something happen, but I do not know. I mean, this is definitely not a good position for me to be playing from. Might want to charge up on that evolution chamber, Aegis. Oh man, but taking out the queen at this point, does it really matter? This is a real threat. My probe's being obliterated over here by this forces. This is the main threat. I do not have anything to address that with, like I said earlier, although I guess I should be spawning more units here. So, definitely a couple of charge slots, and wow, did I lose more Void Rays? I think I lost one at least, so probably a bunch of Hydralisks spawning right there and then. Finally able to take out that Hydralisk then, but doesn't matter. I mean, my opponent, look at this huge wall of units just coming up here. Really, I can only afford to make Zealots, and I completely run out of minerals, and I realized that even if I was able to stop this attack, there is no way I would be able to come back from this game. So I'm forced to call GG, and my opponent and myself here, a hit point, chatting it up a little bit, decided to add because we had such fun. And yeah, like I said, the High Templar Energy research upgrade was just a very crucial thing that I forgot to do. So guys, that looks like that is the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed casting it, and I thought it was very interesting. Probably the only Desert Oasis game I have played at least in the last month or so that has gone past the first 10 minutes. And not only that, but it was also a very exciting game, I thought. So I decided to cast it for you guys. Nothing really in particular that I thought was important over here to showcase, but just a for fun cast. I guess I'll put it in that section. And yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, rate, subscribe, comment. Check out my channel. Check out other commentators' channels like Husky StarCraft, HD StarCraft, Day 9. I am very excited. I'm working on some projects for you guys that are very related to my channel, but I'm not really completely ready to discuss at the moment, and some of the closer, keener viewers might actually have wind of what's going on. But yeah, I just want to give you a little bit of a teaser so you can keep tuned in and have good reason to subscribe. And again, with that, I think I've talked on long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys, and I will see you guys next time, and have a good day.